Literacy, competence or knowledge in a specified area. Throughout my time in communication theory and practice, better known as CTPF 15, I have undoubtedly grown more digitally literate. Cindy Self, a forerunner in the communication industry, describes the ability to use computers and other technology to improve learning, productivity, and performance. I have come to a better understanding of how to functionally and physically use these technologies as well as develop an increased understanding of their effects in practice. The main medium which advanced my literacy was WordPress. Prior to this class, I had always wondered how people firstly made websites and why certain ones looked better than others. The appearance of a website is vital to the reputation of organizations and individuals. If I go to a website and find under construction or click buttons that lead virtually nowhere, I view that person or institution as unprofessional, whether it be warranted or not. Being digitally literate, informing these websites is essential for effective communication and presentation. Blogs and digital publishing are far different from books and handwritten journals. Communication is transformed through them. Mastering the WordPress interface did not come easy, but after some trial and much error, I came to produce a web page which I am proud of. I learned the importance of an about page. If the audience is unfamiliar, it is likely that they will explore this page first. According to Michael Wesch video that we watched in the beginning of the semester, digital text is power because it is flexible and interconnected. It spreads knowledge, and one fascinating part of his video was when it illustrated and begged the question of whether or not we are the machine because we teach it and we use it. All this information comes through somewhere, screens. Screens on our phones, on our laptops, on our televisions. Kevin Kelly gave fascinating insight on these screens. They too, like digital text, have incredible capability for creativity, knowledge, and communication. He goes to say how we are people of the screen, and whether it be a good thing or not, in my opinion, it is true. He goes to say that technology bends culture and has replaced the spoken word in what culture revolves around. My blog, Real Estate with Jake, on jakepcallahan.com, served as a platform of information, personal opinion, and most importantly, clear and meaningful communication. I appreciated how I could choose to form my blog on virtually any topic, which fostered creativity so important in modern education. I tried tirelessly to engage industry professionals through Twitter, both through direct messaging and tweets with relevant hashtags. I achieved in communicating through Twitter, but struggled to gain participants on my website. My posts often got retweeted, but my thick tweets did not yield participation through my website itself. I used to think of Twitter as simply a form of entertainment where funny videos were shared and people could send each other quick messages. Tweeting every day, connecting with other people in the real estate industry, and sharing both my own and others' takes on topics was truly transformative in my experience with Twitter. Backtracking a little bit, hashtags, I used to think that they were simply signatures to a tweet to summarize what it was about. Hashtags are power. They work to connect communities of thought, of interest, and of communication. The use of our hashtag CTBF15 hashtag connected our class and created a community outside of the classroom. I also used the if this then that interface, advancing my digital literacy by quite literally teaching the computer to do things for me. For example, I set up my Twitter account to message anyone who followed me and thank them for the follow with a link to my website. Zite and Pocket are invaluable apps that I am happy that I was exposed to. I use Zite to find articles relevant to my topic of real estate. Finding meaningful content is essential for meaningful communication. This content is not found simply by typing into a Google News search bar. Zite finds content for me. From here, I often retweeted articles or I stored them in Pocket for later use. Pocket helped me save content on both my smartphone and my laptop. Knowing how to use these platforms and applications is not beneficial simply for personal efficiency, Participating in and being well versed in new technologies has the ability to make individuals more powerful through sharing information with others by commenting and linking according to Rheingold. Keeping all of this information within has no use and will result in no power in society. Lecturer Ken Robinson believes that all kids have tremendous talents and that these very talents are squandered by society. I agree that these talents are squandered at times. The goal throughout my entire educational system was always to get to the next step. Learning this in fifth grade so that I would know it in sixth grade, doing well in this test because it looks good for high school, doing random activities because they look good on a college resume, and now joining specific groups in order to get a job to make it in the world. Creativity is essential to success, and we learn how to think not through digital elements but through our brains. The key to connecting these two is to first think with our own minds. David Foster Wallace in This Is Water stresses this important notion of really learning how to think. We can, through creativity in mind, can experience the world in a different way. The natural default setting inhibits us from seeing the world in a different way, being mindful and being aware. Awareness results in fulfilling, purposeful, literate, and incredible life.